Hey guys, this is Kieran from Eccentric Physio. Today we're looking at thoracic rotation. This can be both an assessment and an exercise. We're going to try to learn how to isolate just the thoracic spine. Is there other stuff moving? Yes. Are we ever truly isolating something? Not quite, but we can definitely bias towards it. So if you feel like you've got restriction rotating up through your rib cage, then this would be a nice way to figure out if that's actually what's happening versus if it is happening, can I go somewhere else and fix it, or do I need to stay up here and fix it? So give this a go. Something reasonably soft for your knee, just because you'll be here for a little bit. Over time, you may not need that as much, but it's not something you need to learn how to be hard with. Just put something down soft so you can focus on other things instead of worrying about your knee, okay? I'm going to bring myself into this position where my lead leg is flush with the wall. The reason for that is I want to block rotation through my pelvis. My pelvis is going to rotate and gate the opposite way of my rib cage. So my rib cage in this position with my right leg forward, my rib cage is going to go to the right. Like this, right? Looks like a running or walking position. My pelvis is going to the left. My head is looking forward. So this is going to be here to block that lumbo-pelvic rotation, because a lot of people are going to try and rotate them together as a unit instead of doing opposite rotations, okay? So if I put this leg up here, now my hips can't rotate, all right? Then I got to rotate through my thoracic spine. Now there's a lot of ways that we could achieve this. Depends on your shoulder flexibility and your thoracic spine flexibility. If you feel like you're getting biting or discomfort in the shoulder, don't push through it. And what you probably actually have is a bit of a combination of shoulder and thoracic spine stiffness. And so you probably want to go to one of our different assessments, one of the more ground-based assessments, which you can look at by searching spinal rotation on our channel. So the harder version would be to be here and draw a big arc with my hands and come around and down into this position. I can't rotate as much through my hips. Can I get a little bit? Yeah. But can I block some of it? Yeah. So it's that kind of thing we're talking about with never really truly isolating it, but we're trying to bias it. My head's staying straight, so it's going the direction that my pelvis is going, and I was able to get around here, okay? So I've got that thoracic rotation. The reason this one's a little bit harder is because it goes through the full thoracic spine. If I go into more of like a pull position and just go back like this, I may get away with not having to need upper thoracic rotation, okay? Means I can maybe cheat and side flex. See how I'm kind of bending sideways? Whereas if I go the other way, I can't do that because the arm's in the way. I can't side flex here, there's a block. So I come down, and as I'm here, now what happens? Can I stay flush and tall, or do I bend sideways and come down? So the progression here would be that, well, two things. One is if you get stuck and you can still stay upright, then work on that. You're just going to go to the point you get stuck at and come back down. Go up, come back down. And what you'll start to do is improve that range. If you can't keep this solid though, and you can't stay tall and you're starting to lean sideways, thoracic rotation isn't your primary issue. You need to go and sort this out or try to cue it and stay upright while you're here. And if as hard as you try and you can't stay upright, then you got to go somewhere else. Look more at our floor-based exercises around the lower back and the abdomen, and you'll probably find your answer in there. So, the two versions, right? The easier version, coming straight back, and the harder version, coming this way, okay? Try those two, see where you get a bit stuck. You might find that you don't do this one, but you have to start here, and you don't go the whole way, but you just start rotating, this hand's reaching out, okay? And over time, you'll start to open up a little bit through your thoracic spine. If you like this video, then please hit like below. Otherwise, to check out more of our content in the future, you can subscribe to our channel by clicking our logo over here. And to check out our latest video, click up here.